Hello guys, welcome to my channel in Fundamentals of Engineering. In this channel we are going to see various techniques of engineering. We are going to cover the different topics regarding the engineering background. If you want any topics to be covered, please put this in the comment box. Also subscribe my channel, click on bell icon to get more notifications.
In today's lecture, we are looking at building a dimension by using a slip gauge. So slip gauge is a rectangular block which is used as a linear end standard which can be used while building a dimension so that it can be used as a standard length. So by using that slip gauge we have to build the dimension. For building a dimension, there are two types of sets which are available, and that two types of set, based on that we are building a dimension of any size. So what are these two types of set? One is a normal set. Normal set M45. M45 specifies that in that set 45 number of slip gauge are available. So these 45 slip gauge are available in a different range, in a different steps and different number of dimensions. So this table gives whole M45 slip gauge set. In that first set, which having the range of 1.001 to 1.009, which in a steps of 0.001, and it is having 9 number of slip gauges. Second, 1.01 to 1.09, which in a steps of 0.01, the 9 slip gauges are available. Third one, 1.1 to 1.9, in the steps of 0.1, 9 slip gauges are available. Then fourth one, 1 to 9, in the steps of 1, 9 slip gauges are available. And 5, 10 to 90, in steps of 10, 9 slip gauges are available. So in this 5 range, in each range 9 slip gauges are available, and total in this normal set we are having 45 slip gauges. So by using these 45 slip gauges we are going to build a dimension while taking the slip gauges in this 5 range only. So first we'll take one example to build a dimension by using this normal set. So you can understand this how many 45 slip gauges are available in this 5 range. So by using this 5 range we are going to build a dimension. So I am keeping that at one side. So we will take one example as 35.125 mm. So we want to build that dimension by using this normal set of slip gauges. So while building this dimension we have to keep in mind the 3 rules, that first rule, whichever slip gauge you are using, that must be available in this standard set. That rule number 1. Second rule, whatever slip gauge you are using, that slip gauge you have to use one at a time. If suppose you are using 1.1, then you have to use 1.1 one at a time. Then use minimum number of slip gauge so that it will reduce the error. So 3 rules we have to use. First one, that whatever slip gauge you are using, that must be available in the standard set. Then you have to use one slip gauge one at a time and use minimum number of slip gauge. So these 3 rules you have to keep in mind whenever you are building a dimension by using any set. Now we are going to build this dimension 35.125 by using this normal set. So while starting, always start from this last digit number. So we are having last digit at 0.005. So this 0.005 we can get from the first range slip gauge, that 1.005. So you have to minus this 1.005 from this 35.125. Then you are getting new dimension as 34.12. Next, again you have to start from the last digit. Then we are getting 0.002. So this 0.002 that is available in this second range in steps of 0.01. So we can choose 1.01 from this second. Then you have to minus this. Then you are getting 1.02 that is available. Then 33.1 you are getting. Then again from the last we are getting 0.1 that is available in third. Then we are getting 1.1. You have to minus it. Then you are getting 32.00. Then the fourth one, that 2 you have to minus, that is from the fourth range. Then we are getting 30. Then in the last we are having 30 slip gauge. Then finally we are getting 0. So which type of slip gauge we are taking? 1.005, 1.02, 1.1, 2 and 30. Then we are getting the dimension as 30.125. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slip gauges are used to build this 35.125 dimension by using this normal set. So hope you're clear. Then next slip gauge set which is available, that is a special set which contains 88 number of slip gauge. Earlier it was 87. How it can become 88 we are going to see. In the same range we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 types of range which are available in special set. First one 1.001 to 1.009 in the steps of 0.001. Dimensions the slip gauge are available 9. Then 1.01 to 1.49 slip gauge are available in the steps of 0.01. 49 slip gauges are available. Then 0.5 to 9.5 in steps of 0.5, 19 slip gauges are available. 10 to 90 in steps of 10, 9 slip gauges are available. Then 1.0005 one slip gauge. Earlier we are having this much slip gauges in special set, that is 87. Then we are having one slip gauge is added in this special set, that is 100. So the new slip gauge set value or count is now we are having 88. So by using this special set slip gauges we can build any dimension. Just like normal set we can build a dimension by using a special set which are available 88 slip gauge. Again just same example I am taking so that you can understand the difference between normal set and special set. 35.125. So the 3 rules you have to keep in mind, that whichever slip gauges you are using that must be available in the standard set. Then one slip gauge one at a time. And third rule is that whichever use minimum number of slip gauge. Now we have to build the dimension, that 35.125 mm by using special set which contains 88 slip gauges. So same rule, you have to start from end, then we are getting 0.005, so which is in the steps of this range 1, so we are getting 1.005. You have to minus from this 35, then we are getting 34.12. then next is 2, last digit is 2. Now we can see in this set, in this range, we are having in the range of 0.01, but you can see that 0.12 is slip gauge is available in this range, so you can choose 1.12. then we are getting 33.00. then third slip gauge, it is available in this range, then we are getting 30. Once we minus this, then we are getting 30, and then 30 is available in this fourth range. So the slip gauge is used, that is 1.005, 1.12, 3 and 30. So in this normal set, we require to build this dimension 5 number of slip gauges, and in this special set we are getting 4 number of slip gauges to build a dimension. So here we are having wide range of slip gauges in this second range, so by using this we are getting 1.12 directly, but we require here another slip gauge. So if we build the dimension by using the special set slip gauges, we are getting 4, and in normal set we are getting 5. So third rule, that you have to use minimum number of slip gauges. So if you are using special set, you are getting 4 slip gauges to build this dimension, and by using normal set you are getting 5 slip gauges in this dimension. So how to build a dimension by using a slip gauge? For that we are having 2 set, normal set and special set. By using that you can build a dimension, and always building a dimension, keep in mind the 3 rules, and by using that 3 rules you can build a dimension by taking different slip gauges which are available in this range only. So in this way you can build any dimension by using a normal set and special set. So whenever you are solving or building any dimension, always use any set, either special set or normal set. If you are using special set, then you will get, it is will possible that you will get minimum number of slip gauges for building the dimension. So in this lecture we have seen how to build a dimension by using a slip gauge, which can be available in normal set and special set. Hope you have liked this video. If you like it, do subscribe my channel Engineering Fundamentals. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching my video. Please stay connected and subscribe my channel to get more notifications. If you want any topic to be covered, put that topic name in comment box. Click on bell icon to get more notifications.